Hey there, and thank you so much for watching. It is Saturday, September 24th, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and let me see if I can give you a bit more of a view, sort of frame the shot a little bit better. That's nonsense. This is supposed to be a no spend update for weeks 3 and 4. And no spend is gone, not out the window, but that has not been my primary focus. And the reason that has not been my primary focus is because I feel like life is kind of requiring a bit more from me, and it's a little bit challenging. So unfortunately, budgeting and the whole budgeting process has been sort of taking a back seat to life, and in particular in terms of like my career and job requirements. So that's kind of superseded my whole no spend plan, and I guess that's taken a lot of my focus, but I again wanted to make the update. So thank you for watching and for sticking with me. So I was traveling for work this past week, and I will be traveling again next week. And so just to share sort of a no spend success, I felt like I needed these new things. Like, this has come up before, where I feel like my work clothes are just completely trashed, and I haven't taken the time to update them. It happened again it happened in April-ish, and it's happening now, September. And I had a bit of a moment feeling like I didn't have anything that was presentable, so I went out for the trip and I bought a whole bunch of stuff. And it actually ended up being like a decent trip. I gave myself a budget and I stayed within that. And I went with my mom, so it ended up being like a neat little outing. But I got home and I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm like, I realized the reason why the stuff I've kept is because I like it, and I would rather look a little bit sort of worn around the edges than to have stuff that's newer that I don't like as much. So I ended up returning maybe 90% of what I got, and only keeping one thing. So that was a no spend success story for the month. So where I sit in terms of spending in the budget and being sustainable is kind of in a challenging place, because I'm not in a place where I feel like I've sort of cracked the code, or I'm somewhere that I want to stay, and it's like, maintaining equilibrium. It's me still working to get to a place where I want to be. So that's a challenge, but one that I'm aware of and one that I'm working towards solving. So I guess it's just a process of moving forward and not standing still, because my tendency is to just freeze and not move. But it's important for me just to remember to just keep moving, be like water. And that's sort of a metaphor my friend had reminded me of. So I woke up today super late. Like, I went to bed at 11 last night. We just launched a girls club for a church, and we had like a kickoff last night. We were expecting 10 to 12 girls, and we ended up with 22 girls. So it was a really neat turnout. So we went out with some friends after that, and then I went out with some friends and got back at about 11, fell asleep, dead to the world, didn't wake up till 9:30 the next morning, which is super late. Normally I try to wake up around like 5 or 6. But I needed the sleep because it was a rough week. I woke up, kind of took it easy, ate some breakfast, and then went out with my friend for a walk by like sort of a state park it's like right on the Hudson River. So it was gorgeous, and it was just a neat sort of recharge morning. And she made the analogy that like water, and I was like, I feel like I'm anxious, and the situation's making me anxious, and I'm not behaving the way that I would normally behave. And she's like, you know what, that's gonna pass, because like water, like it may take a detour, it may get some stuff in it. I'm like, but it gets contaminated. And she's like, the more water flows, the more it purifies itself, and the more it recharges. And she's like, just stop dumping crap into it. Like, stop dumping crap into your water. And I think that's like the best metaphor and takeaway for me, is to stop dumping crap and keep moving. So thank you so much for watching my no spend fail update. I guess I didn't do everything I wanted to, but I ended up, but I'm still moving. So just keep moving. Thanks for watching. Bye.